tell me when you're ready. Okay, we're here on Dogwood Street in Alexandria, Louisiana, and we're looking at a house. Well, it's supposed to be a house behind here, but as you can see, this is overgrown trees. And I'm here with one of the residents that live next door to the house, and I'm going to, she's going to kind of tell us what's been going on since she's been out here.
When we move forward, you can actually see a peek at the actual house. So there is actually a house, and this is all the trash that is accumulating on part of my yard. As you can see, the inmate labor finally came and picked up some of it, and this is what was left behind. And people are still coming and they are throwing trash here, like it's the trash place.
And as you said, there's a house behind here.
A physical house behind.
But my God, you can't see it.
And more trash.
Oh my God.
And you can see right here.
Oh, it is a house back here. Oh my God. So do you know who owns this
The parish
property?
owns this property now, as of now. This house has been vacant. I found out from Coach Willie Davis' son, Junior, that it was vacant when they were little, and they used to kill snakes.
Oh my God.
And they used to kill the snakes because they were coming from this house. They would eventually cut it down, but I'm pretty sure that's when the owners had it and they were fine.
Okay.
I was recently told that there's a problem with the DA office because the highway manager, they are finding the owners of these different houses that are out here. But when they find them and arrest them, the DA lets them right back out.
Oh, so he lets them back out.
He lets them back out.
This is an ongoing problem.
This is an ongoing problem. Now the parish, since this is a flood zone, the parish purchased this house and the one across the street from my house.
Okay.
They're waiting on Sheriff Hilton to give the okay to, let them utilize the inmate labor to go ahead and clean this area up.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you have 2 children that live in the house with you, right?
2 special needs children.
Okay, okay. Now, isn't that like a dangerous situation?
That's a dangerous
you're in?
situation. It's those, they can't come outside. You don't know what's coming over. I've had something sprayed out to try to prevent snakes. There's a bunch of cats. We call it the cat house, and not the famous cat house in Vegas, but this is the cat house. And the other one across the street is the super cat house. Christmas time, they're over there celebrating Christmas. In the cat house.
It's a cat house.
It's a cat house, yeah.
My God.
Really don't know what's in that.
And
now it's gotten so bad that it has overtaken
this
whole
house. Area. I mean, you can't even see the house back there. Then we're talking about the one across the street from her that slowly but surely is starting to look like this one.
Yeah.
And who owns this one over here?
The parish has acquired this one. This is the mother of the man who owns this has another house over here. And her yard is pretty much, they bought that one too. But it's not like this. So this is starting to be overtaken. This is the actual house that the cats reside in.
Okay.
They jump through the window. And this is their bachelor pad over here or something, I don't know.
Oh my God, look at this. And this is in a neighborhood where there's children?
These are elderly, this elderly person that lives here.
Okay.
This house right here next to it is recently empty. They had to move because of, it was a cracked foundation, slumlord. So,
okay.
So now I'm assuming they've sold that to the parish. So that's going to be another house that he told me they're going to have to knock it down from the previous tenants.
Okay. Okay.
The lady next to me, she's an elderly lady. She's deaf.
Okay.
She comes out sometimes, so that's not good.
Yeah.
That this is here. I mean, anyone can break into your home. Right here, this gentleman had his house broken into. They can run here. They can run over here.
Yeah, and hide.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad. Somebody can do something to you and throw your body in here or throw your body over here. You wouldn't even know it was gone.
That's right. That's right. You're right until you start smelling something.
Yeah, because we actually have a sex offender on this street, some further down on the other end.
And it seems like a nice, quiet neighborhood.
It really is. Everyone,
decent.
I mean, I'm just like shocked that on a nice neighborhood in a nice street like this, that you have these two. The house over next to it, I just found out from one of the neighbors over there that's a pastor that lives there. I don't know, he's a minister. You know, then we have, you know, everyone on this, at least on this end that I know of, is pretty quiet over here. You know?
It looks like it.
No one bothers anybody. We got Mr. Willard that's over there. He's a neighborhood watch.
But this is very dangerous.
Yes.
I mean, it's unsafe.
And then we have this lady here. She's very sickly all the time.
Okay.
So you're looking at this wild brush stuff here that's going to be migrating to her house.
Exactly.
You know, or either migrating to this gentleman's house. You know, he works. You know, there's no problems out of anybody on the street. At least on our end.
Yeah.
You know.
Good. I mean, I'm just like
and
shocked.
everyone pretty much keeps their yard up.
Yeah, I'm noticing that all the yards are very well kept up.
With the exception of the parish.
With the exception of the parish.
That make the rules about keeping your yard up.
Yeah.
The irony.
That's irony.
Now, this is what's really crazy. I did not know about the DA having something to do with them when because they are going out fining. Actually, they've been fining people.
Okay.
So the parish had the police jury. I give them that. They have been doing their job. You know, so. But there's a district attorney's race, and that's what I was told.
Yeah.
When you have one knock on your door, you let them know. You can't keep releasing the people when that they're coming to lock up.
Yeah.
Because they're physically putting warrants out for these homeowners' arrests. Not the ones that the parish own. The parish, their hands are tied because the highway department handles it. Okay, well, the highway department can't handle it unless Sheriff Hilton gives him
the permission
to use the people for things that's owned by the parish. You know, because this is technically outside of the city limits. So we're outside the city limits. So that would fall under the parish.
Yeah, jurisdiction. You're right.
So it wouldn't, you know, go figure. So, hey, this is what your DA does. So when you're determining to go vote, I can't tell you who to vote for.
Exactly.
But that's food for thought. That was
mind.
something to know because I did not know that. I was like, wow, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yep.
So you have people that renting their homes, some own their homes, you know, you got it, and everybody's keeping up, you know, keeping their property and everything up, so.
Exactly, man. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, and I cannot wait to.
Now there's another one on Linwood that they told me about. The whole ceiling is caved in, and the people over there are complaining because same thing, the parish.
The parish owns that house over there too?
Yep.
And that's on the block over?
That's on the block over. I didn't even know that one was over there. There's nothing you can do. Their hands are tied now, so not making any excuses, but you know, once you follow that chain of command and what one person can do and the next person can do, and someone's saying no, it shuts everything down.
Exactly.
But why? Who's saying no and why?
That is, well, I mean, if Hilton's not giving the parish what their need for that labor,
so why isn't he doing that?
That is a good question. We would like to know. That's why you're filming. See, all of that is coming across my fence.
Yes, exactly. I was looking at that. Yeah. See, that's her fence line
my
right
yard
there.
man comes out after the weather's better, and he comes to cut. You know, that's it. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is way ridiculous. And those banana trees are hard. I mean, those listening are very hard. Once they're in the ground, it's hard to get them. I mean, I'm looking at this tree. I mean, this is a huge tree.
They literally need to have a tree doctor here to cut this down. This one, and that's not even including what's in the back because Mr. James, it's going into his property too. He's over at, that's the one who has South Circle auto sales. So his fence and my fence connect, and this is the front to the back of his house. So I'm pretty sure it's coming over his too. So this is really pretty ridiculous, you know.
So I want to thank you so much for informing us that and get this information out as soon as possible so that they can see what, quote unquote, this DA run race is going on, what can be taken care of and what's important. And I think because you have children here, this should have been a priority long time ago.
Yeah, it actually should have been down, actually.
Yeah, it should have been taken care of.
Even before Coach Davis moved up out of the house.
I mean, my thing is, you can tell it's been a long time because of the height of the trees.
When I moved here, it was not as high. It was like that.
Mm-hmm. Man.
This one was like that, maybe a little lower.
Mm-hmm.
That was just totally flat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they hadn't sold that yet. And since the time when I moved here in December up until now,
oh my God,
that's what came of it.
So that means this land is very fertile.
Yeah.
For it to grow like that in that amount of time. It's very fertile land over there.
What's so crazy is this is something that's ongoing, and they have major complaints. So people in the neighborhood are complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining.
But there's nothing being done.
But there's nothing being done. Someone's came out here and taken pictures. They took pictures of that house, and I guess going around taking pictures of the other ones.
Nothing's been done.
But they're ready to knock them all down because, you know, how you gonna knock them down? How are you forcing people out of their homes? You can't even clean this up.
You can't even get that cleaned up. You're right.
What's the point? You know, there's just some food for thought that, you know, you're in the middle of a race, and the district attorney has some control over landowners who's not taking care of their land, whether it's in outside the city limits or in the city limits. Trying to do something, they're letting them right back out. Not even fine, from what I'm understanding. They're getting right back out.
So it doesn't matter that it affects someone else's livelihood, as long as they get out and they go on with their lives, but y'all are still stuck here.
Yeah, living next to there.
With all this drama.
Yeah. So be careful who you put in office, is all I can tell you.
Yeah. Say it loud. Say it loud.
Be careful who you put in office. Do some research. Don't do it just because he give you some free fried fish. Throwing a party.
Or sausage on a bun.
Sausage on a bun. A funnel cake, you know, I mean, I'm just saying. It's a barbecue in the park.
T-shirts.
And you're turned up. You're going to really be turned up.
Or he comes to one of your functions that they normally don't even frequent.
See him ever.
Yeah, ever.
To election time, so I mean, pay attention.
Because they'll leave you in disrepair just like this.
Yep.
This has been Executives Unlimited production.
Yep.
Thank you very much.